is it?
Hey everybody, what time is it?
There's no time like island time.
Nobody is ahead, nobody's behind.
Everything's fine on island time.
And you'll be living on island time. Caribbean breezes blow through my mind. When sand meets sea, that's where you'll find me. Oh, just living on island time.
I'm living on island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time.
All right, let's get those shakers going. Welcome. It is the Island Time Radio Show on the Sting from the campus of Baldwin Wallace University right here on the north coast of America. DK, Dennis King on duty, and it is Meeting of the Minds, show number 2 of 4. The countdown continues. We're getting closer and closer. For some of you, we are actually 2 weeks away, starting today, from actually being in Key West, and it's all being counted down right here on Island Time. And we got a fun show lined up tonight. We got Gene Mitchell, Panama City Beach, Florida, Trop Rocker, going to be checking in. And perhaps the ambassador of the Florida Keys himself. They're both playing Meeting of the Minds at the Casa Marina, by the way. The other guy is Howard Livingston, the ambassador of the Florida Keys. It's going to be a fun show, so let's get to things. The Young Rebel Goombas from the East Coast up there in New York City, they are playing Meeting of the Minds. They're going to be playing the Casa late night. I think it's Halloween night, and they may have another show or two, but let's get things rolling with those guys. And go Key West, baby, on Island Time tonight.
I was stuck way up north in the freezing rain. All my chance were down, I was treading on my feet again. Oh, I was looking for a new way, I couldn't get a clue. When a parrot in a top-down ride told me what to do. You gotta go Key West, through Key Largo, about 1,000,000 miles away from Fargo. From a landlocked world to the open sea, and then you gotta hang with a joker like me. Well, I was caged, wet and raged by a world of bills. Oh, I was losing my love of fun and sun and thrills. I was looking for the way back home, trying to get myself free. When a flamingo in a floral frock said, baby, listen to me. You gotta go Key West, through Key Largo, about 1,000,000 miles away from Fargo. From a landlocked world to the open sea, and then you gotta hang with a mama like me. Yeah, you gotta hang with a mama like me. Well, it's a crazy world, it's crazy times. I still like mine with tequila and lime. Well, that's just me, be who you wanna be. Turn yourself around if you gotta get free. Turn yourself around if you gotta get free. Well, I could turn you and you could turn me. if you're stuck in the muck of society's ills, well, if you're losing your love for fun and sun and thrills, well, I'm giving you the best advice. The best of all is free. The flamingo and the parrot finally got through to me. You gotta go Key West through Key Largo, about 1,000,000 miles away from Fargo, from a landlocked world to the open sea. And then you gotta hang with people like me. Yeah, you gotta hang with people like go Key West through Key Largo, about 1,000,000 miles away from Fargo, from a landlocked world to the open sea. And then you gotta hang with a Goomba like me.
Yeah, you gotta hang with a Goomba like me.
Oh, now you gotta hang with a Goomba like me.
Now you gotta hang with a Goomba like
Go
me.
Key West. I'm living in a free-range institution. Well, it's a 3-ring circus with 12-step programs to choose from. An open-air asylum at its best. Your shrink says you need a little sun and rest. Baby, check yourself right into Key West. We ain't got no bars on our window. We ain't got no windows on our bar. My doctor is a fiend for martini. He trades me my medication for his brain darts. I'm living in a free-range institution. Well, it's a 3-ring circus with 12-step programs to choose from. An open-air asylum at its best. Your shrink says you need a little sun and rest. Baby, check yourself right into Key West. And yes, we've got a yacht club for the criminally insane. PT boats, man in white coats, and the mayor's locked up in chains. I'm living in a free-range institution. He's running from his ex-wives. Jackson's girlfriend's running from the law. I guess we're here all running from our ex-lives, voluntarily committed to a flaw. I'm living in a free-range institution. Well, it's a 3-ring circus with 12-step programs to choose from. An open-air asylum at its best. Your shrink says you need a little sun and rest. Baby, check yourself right in. Baby, check yourself right in. Baby, check yourself right in Key West.
When I cross that water and the island's up ahead, I leave a world behind for a better world instead. My heart starts racing, my hands start shaking. I feel so strange inside. There's really nothing wrong with me. I'm just starting to feel that island vibe. I walk along the shore. The water is blue and clear. The salt air clears my mind and my blues just disappear. There's no distractions, it's so relaxing, puts a sway in my stride. I'm not trying to act real cool, I'm just all caught up in that island vibe. A vibration, intoxication that's easy to describe. Excitation and relaxation, you can feel it deep inside. The essence, the sounds are all around. You can run, but you can't hide. It's around you everywhere you go. You have to give in to that island vibe. There are places that warm my soul, but sometimes it gets so cold I have to stay inside. But in the islands, I can chill, stay warm and still, enjoy the thrill of that island vibe. When the sun hides its face and the stars light up the sky, there is music everywhere as the island comes alive. My body starts grooving, my feet start moving. It's like I'm hypnotized. I can't help myself, it's no surprise. I'm addicted to that island vibe. A vibration, intoxication that's easy to describe. Excitation and relaxation, you can feel it deep inside. The essence, the sounds are all around. You can run, but you can't hide. It's around you everywhere you go. You have to give in to that island vibe. My heart beats to the rhythm of, oh, that island vibe. Gotta have it, that island vibe. I'm satisfied, mesmerized, hypnotized by that island vibe. Can't get enough of that island vibe. Catch it, the island vibe.
All right, do we got the island vibe yet? I think I'm starting to feel it, I tell you what. That is Gene Mitchell from his most recent CD, Life on the Island, from Panama City Beach, Florida. Island Vibe. Before that, we had Scott Kirby with a Key West classic, Free Range Institution. And starting things off tonight from New York City, but they will be in Key West here in a couple of weeks, the Young Rebel Goombas with Go Key West. DK, Dennis King on duty. It is the Island Time Radio Show, and we got a special show tonight, next week, and the week after as we get ready for Meeting of the Minds. And we're going to talk to Gene Mitchell, who's playing at the Casa Marina at the big event. And we haven't talked to Gene for a while, so let's get updated on him. A little bit later, Howard Livingston will be checking in. Check out our website when you get a chance. It's itrshow.com, itrshow.com. If you can't stay up late with us on Mondays, we have encores on Beachfront Radio, Radio A1A, Shore Life Radio, and Surf 97. And if you can't make any of those, we have a podcast, for crying out loud. So check out itrshow.com. For more information on the podcast, you can get it on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, etc., etc., a whole bunch of platforms. But we have all the information there, and you can take the show with you on a trip or for the weekend, to the beach, whatever.
Hi, this is Gene Mitchell from Panama City Beach, Florida, down Island Way, riding the Tropical Express with Island Time on WBWC, The Sting.
All right, a little vintage promo from Gene. We've been playing his music for the last 20 years on the show. Gene, are you there from Panama City?
I'm here, and that's good to hear how I sounded that long ago. I remember doing that.
Do you really?
I think I slipped in a few of my song titles during that
Yes, you did.
plug.
Little song mention here or there. How you doing? It's been a while.
Well, it has, been home ported here in Panama City Beach now for about 20 years, and been working regularly here at Runaway Island and Margaritaville since they both opened years ago. So
Yeah.
kind of staying close to home, but I'm back at Meeting of the Minds this year, and it's actually been 7 years since I've been in Key West, and it's been 20 years. I was 19 years since I was in Key West at Meeting of the Minds. It's going to be great to be back and seeing everybody again.
I was going to say, I don't usually see your name on the lineup because you usually stick to Panama City Beach for the most part. So this is a rare chance for folks outside of there to check out your show. And you're going to have a full band, right?
Actually, I'm playing on the Casa Marina October 31st, which is Halloween night.
Right.
At 6:30, and I'm opening for a band. And at the Tiki House, actually, the next morning on November the 1st, that's 11 to 11:45. I think they're having a songwriter showcase, so I'll be in there. And then again at the Casa Marina on the main stage in the afternoon, which is Saturday. So there'll be a lot of people out there at 1:30. And then on November 3rd, I'm doing a little private event for somebody at their hotel, but I think there's plenty of room, and if they give me an email, I can probably get them in.
Really? Okay. Beautiful. The latest CD. How many CDs do you have? Because I know you've got a library now.
14. There's 14 CDs. Yeah.
We have been playing your music on the show since the beginning, and the latest one is called Life on the Island, and it's 12 songs on here. Great stuff. And did you have a particular idea with this one, or just wanted to make some more fun?
I did. Well, it was a little bit of both, from traveling around, but I work at Runaway Island, and on the previous CD, Into the Blue, there's a song, Runaway Island, which is their theme song, and they use it on the commercials, and actually, if you get put on hold, they use that there. But
Really?
So the island, the deck holds about 350 people, and there's a nice bar. So I kind of wrote it about some people that are there, the song Happy Hour. I told them I changed the names to protect the guilty. And then I wrote one, a tribute to the bartenders. And there's a little bit of what goes on there, but mostly, like Island Vibe, my wife suggested that song because we like going over to St. George Island. And I just said, well, let me check online. And there was plenty of songs, and he's called Island Vibrations, which a lot of them are out of Jamaica. But I said, well, I don't see anything Island Vibe. So I just came up with how I feel when I'm, on that boat or I'm crossing that bridge and that island's up ahead. I said, this is how I feel, and of course we go over there all the time. So I did some of the writing over there and put it all together, and so that's why I just came up with. I need the song "Life on the Island" after all these songs, and so actually I flew to Nashville to record that one song. I was there for 3 days.
Wow.
That's the most expensive, most costly song.
Yeah.
But I said I'm gonna wrap up the collection of songs by calling it "Life on the Island." So.
Yeah, it's a great collection, and I think we've talked about this in the past. Your background, you were in the Navy, right, for many years?
I was, and we've been talking together about 20 years, and it was 20 years ago I retired.
Okay.
I think I put out 3 CDs before I retired, so I got busy after that.
A lot of the artists, well, I shouldn't say a lot of, but several artists that I've talked to over the years have that in their background, and I think you got a taste of that travel and seeing the beautiful islands and that kind of thing, right?
The South Pacific, the Caribbean, Mediterranean. The Navy goes to ports on the water, so
Right,
it's a good thing.
Fantastic. And you even have a Christmas album. I know that. We play that during the holidays.
Right. That's actually it's a full length of all original songs. No covers, no parodies.
Right.
Just all original songs. And I actually wrote that over several years because I only did the writing between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I would go up in January and record. And then the next year, I'd wait till, the holiday decorations were out, which they're out in Walmart in September now, so I can start writing early. So then finally I got it together, and I actually was lacking a song, And I said, I need one more song, and I'd recorded a song back in '84, which was on a 45 RPM for all you.
Right.
Somebody might have to Google that. But it was on vinyl, so I did a re-recording of it and added it to the album and finished that up. I think it came out in 2010.
You have been around for a while, and I hope people going to the big event will take a chance to see you guys play, because, like I said, this isn't happen every day where you venture away from Panama City Beach, which is usually your home port there. So.
Yeah, I do about 250, to 300 times a year here. I'm a house musician at Margaritaville and Runaway Island, and both of them were within 3 miles of my house, and both of them are right on the beach, and it's hard to get away from that.
Can't beat that. That is such a hot spot for parrot heads and so forth, and that's like one of the few places in Florida I have not been to yet. I have to get over there. Well,
they have really increased over the years. In fact, the Margaritaville restaurant opened about 10 years ago, maybe 11, and Jimmy Buffett is building a Margaritaville called Latitudes. It is a several thousand retirement village.
Oh, really? In your area?
He's building that. Yes, he's building that here, and also under construction right now on the beach, between Margaritaville and Runaway Island. In fact, on the beach is they're building right now a Margaritaville hotel in Panama City Beach.
Man,
so
fantastic.
we really increased around here.
That is the hot spot for sure. I know those retirement villages. I mean, the minute they open up, they book up. So there's definitely a market at this point. I
think they may have a bar at the Welcome Center.
That's probably true. I'm sure it is. The previous CD you had was Into the Blue, and I'm going to take a minute here, Gene, and we're going to play My Tai, one of my favorites.
Great.
What can you tell us about this one?
Well, actually, I was sitting in Tommy Bahama's restaurant in Destin, and I had a Mai Tai, and I wrote down a little bit on a napkin, and that there was a flower in it. And I said, there's a flower in here. I don't want the flower, but I do like the drink. I wrote that down, and I just thought about having a song called My Tai. And when I got to writing the song, I thought about the first time I had one, which I joined the Navy, and I flew out to Hawaii for my first command and went down to Waikiki and had a Mai Tai. And I turned 21 on that day, so I started with that and about the music and the fact, and of course I finished it up that, anybody that every time you have a certain drink, you recall certain things or where you were. Like you go on vacation, you have a pina colada, you have a good time, you go back no matter where you're at, you have one, you're bringing back those memories with that drink. So that was kind of the premise for the song.
Brings back a great memory. Speaking of that, do you ever travel out and go visit some of those old places that you saw back in the day, or are you just pretty happy?
Oh yeah, we go to the Bahamas a lot, and been to the Caribbean several times. A lot easier going on cruise ships now. You can just spend a few hours or a day and then get out of there.
Okay.
Florida is so much coastline, and there's so much to see. I could spend the rest of my life just traveling the coast all the way to Key West and all the way back up to Fernandina Beach. And, I'm from the South anyway, and I grew up around the coast of Georgia and North Florida. And so when I go back to those places, recently I went back to Jekyll Island when I was raised off the coast of Georgia, and it brought back so many memories when I was a little boy running that beach.
Wow.
And, so I do. Yeah, I do. Nostalgia is good. Bring back the glory days, so to speak.
Absolutely. Well, let's check out My Tai. This is from Into the Blue, Gene Mitchell. Your website is still genemitchell.com, right?
It is, and they click on gigs, and they'll scroll down to October and November. You'll see where I'm at in Key West.
Excellent. Here we go. Gene Mitchell on Island Time.
First day I arrived in the Hawaiian Isles, there was sunshine everywhere. I walked along the shore, thought, who could ask for more? Felt like a millionaire. It soon got hot outside, saw a tiki bar, went inside, said, make me anything on ice. Put the glass to my lips, I took my first sip. Welcome to paradise. My, oh my, my time. My, oh my time. Throughout my early years, Hawaiian music filled my ears, call upon us, smooth harmonies. Enrico Pono's distinctive voice singing sailing, no better choice to set your spirit free. Simplistic life every day made me feel so far away from the mainland's frantic pace. I'd sit on the lanai, music loud, drink my ties, a great big smile on my face. My, oh my time. My, oh my time. Kalani Hotel on the beach at Waikiki, staying true to Trader Vic's original recipe. My ties, sunsets, island music, no regrets, it's all a part of me. When I'm feeling low and I need to go to a place that makes me smile, I can go back in time, if only in my mind, to the beautiful Hawaiian Isles, when I had so much fun turning 21 on the beach at Waikiki. Now every time I have a Mai Tai, I just close my eyes, it all comes back to me. My, oh my time. My, oh my time. My, oh my time.
My Mai Tai. That is Gene Mitchell. We have Gene on the phone. Great stuff, Gene.
Thanks very much. Glad you're still playing it.
Into the Blue is the CD. A great release from just a couple of years ago. Now, when you play Music on the Bay, Meeting of the Minds, how many pieces will you have on stage?
Well, actually, it's just going to be me down there this time. They wanted me to open up for a few bands because the bands take so long to change.
Oh.
That they can just put somebody up on the, and just play the acoustic guitar and get up and jam. And so all they're going to do is plug in and need a microphone and plug the guitar and go. I guess where they're changing the sets, and it's very easy to do that. And I got to play more times because I'm playing each time a little bit in between and every day. So I'm playing every day somewhere, and so it's great.
So this will be
I can enjoy the rest of the party and listen to a whole lot of other music from friends I've known over the years.
There's going to be definitely some opportunities for that, so that's awesome. So so it'll be a solo show for Gene. And tell us one more, just to remind everybody the times, the Halloween night, right?
Halloween night is 6:30. That'll be at the Castle Marina at the main stage. And the next day is, I think that's down on Duval Street at the Tiki House.
It's next to...
that's 11 to 11:45.
It's next to Captain Tony's,
that's a songwriter showcase.
Tiki House,
so there'll be another songwriter before me, and I think we're going to have songwriters throughout the day.
Yes.
Back at the Castle on Saturday afternoon at 1:30, and then, like I said, November 3rd on Sunday morning. A lot of people will be leaving, but I'm staying. I'm moving over to the La Conca Hotel, and I'm playing 10 to 12 there. Out by the pool, probably. I don't know. Somebody arranged it. But, if they want to email me at sailorboyrecords@aol.com. If somebody would like to come, I can see about, getting permission and getting in.
sailorboyrecords@aol.com is the email. Do you still have all your albums dating back to the early days? Do you have them all still available?
They are. They're at sailorboyrecords.com. And, of course, there's like 150-something songs on iTunes. But, the albums are good to have. I mean, the lyrics are in there, and, play them in the car. I sell a lot of CDs when I'm playing live because people drive to Panama City Beach, and they can always listen to them on their way home in their cars.
Right.
A lot of people don't have CD players anymore, but, they download all on iTunes. Actually, there's a link. If you go on the website, gmitchell.com, and there's an album covers all down the left side. Just click on one and listen to a few songs, and there's a link under every one of those also when you click on the CD where you can go and download it if you want it instantly.
I'm with you, Gene. I still love my CDs. Absolutely. That's what I always prefer. Yeah, you get to see.
Every one of them's got a picture of me when I was younger,
You got the picture. You can find out who played on the record and who wrote the songs, all that great stuff. Is this a road trip for you, or are you flying to Key West?
No, I'm going to leave on Sunday before Key West, and my brother who lives in Orlando, it's his birthday on Sunday, and staying with an old Navy friend that was with me in Hawaii. He lives in Melbourne, and maybe stay around Fort Lauderdale and Cocoa Beach area. I'm going to go down to Coconut Grove. Got a friend down there. He owns a sailboat and at the yacht club, and sometimes he lets me stay on it overnight. Then I'll just head on into Key West on Wednesday. Excellent. And I'm coming back to the west coast of Florida, through Fort Myers and Sarasota and Clearwater.
Right.
So I'm making a round trip.
Oh, yeah, big circle. I love it. Awesome. All right, Gene. Well, I have never met you, and I've never got to see you perform, believe it or not, in all these 20 years. So I'm really hoping that we can finally see you play in Key West, because I'm going to be down there in a couple weeks.
I'll be there.
And we're going to take this out with a song that you did a few years ago. It's from the Down Island Way CD. It's the title track. And as I remember, this is a great song kind of about Key West, hanging out in Duval and all that kind of thing. But as I recall, you had a few other folks helping you out, like Jeff Pike and somebody else, right?
Right. Actually, it was 99 I went. So the next year I went, I think it was in 2000, I decided to write a song, and I had Jeff Pike. He was with A1A, and the late Jim Morris was on there. James White is on there. And Sharon is on there. They were playing in the band out in California, and I was stationed out there. And there's a couple other people from that band. I just sent the tapes out. Back then you had 8-act tapes. So I sent the tapes with the song mixed 2-track. They sang on it. I brought it back in the studio here, and we mixed it down. Actually, I flew back to Seattle because I moved to Florida. I was working in Seattle, so I flew back to Seattle and mixed it up there.
That was one of the first really good Key West type songs that I remember playing on the show from back then. So I'm going to dig that one out tonight. Hey, Gene, thanks so much for taking some time with us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you at Meeting of the Minds.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Fins up to you. Safe travels.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Gene Mitchell, this is Down Island Way from a few years back.
Hello, my friend. I think it's been such a long, long time. Let's meet in the Keys for a glass of iced tea and some key lime pie. We can wear out our feet walking Duval Street looking for souvenirs. We'll get something to munch, cheeseburger for lunch at Margaritaville. Meet me down Island Way. Key West breezes make the palm trees sway. We can shop till we drop, and there's no need to stop at the end of the day. Every night we'll be living it up. Tropical drinks in a bottomless cup. Hey, what do you say? Meet me down Island Way. There'll be no need for a clock, 'cause the bands on each block keep all the time we need. The ring of steel drums and the guitar strum to an island beat. I should not mention this, but we'll put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. We will let our hair down, we will paint the town until the sun comes up. Meet me down Island Way. Key West breezes make the palm trees sway. We can shop till we drop, and there's no need to stop at the end of the day. Every night we'll be living it up.
tropical drinks in a bottomless cup. Hey, what do you say? Meet me down Island Way.
Mallory Square, we'll watch the sunset there and shop the sidewalk mall. Watch the acrobats, the train dogs and cats, don't stop the carnival. It may seem quite mad, but it's not that bad if you keep in mind. At the end of the keys, you check your sanity and live on island time.
Meet me down Island Way. Key West breezes make the palm trees sway. We can shop till we drop, and there's no need to stop at the end of the day. Every night we'll be living it up. Tropical drinks in a bottomless cup. Hey, what do you say? Meet me down Island Way. Hey, what do you say? Meet me down Island Way.
Hello, everybody. This is Howard Livingston of the Mile Marker 24 Band. And when I'm living on Key West time, I'm listening to my buddy DK on the Island Time radio show.
Oh, mercy. Thank you so much, everybody. It is such a pleasure to be here. Not yet, not yet. There's more. If you got some time, I've got a little money. Why don't we get out of here and go someplace sunny? I can close my eyes, visualize, it's right here in my mind. If we leave right now, we can be there by siesta time. Said Nuna más cerveza, por favor. If you're holding a beer up right now, hold it up. If you're drinking a beer, yeah. That means that Corona or Land Shark was nice. Can I please have one more? Flip-flops, tank tops, sand on the floor. Said Nuna más cerveza, por favor. It's been a long, cold, dreary winter, and I ain't seen the sun since I don't know when. I just checked and it's 80 degrees and climbing. Baby, I can't wait to rub some lotion onto your skin. Hear you say, una más cerveza. Hold them up. Por favor. Sitting in a little tiki bar down by the seashore. Flip-flops, tank top, sand on the floor. Say, una más cerveza. Por favor. Take it there, Jason. Mexican vacation. I bought this translation book. I've been reading it all day. And I've come to the conclusion there'll be no confusion if we just learn to say, hold them up now, come on! Una más cerveza, por favor. Sitting in a little tiki bar down by the seashore. Flip-flops, tank tops, sand on the floor. Hold them up now. Una más cerveza. Sing it with us, come on. Una más cerveza. One more. Una más cerveza, por favor.
Cha-cha-cha. Howard Livingston and the Mile Marker 24 Band with a classic there, Una Más Cerveza. That is live, recorded at Key West during Meeting the Minds a few short years ago, maybe about 11 years ago, something like that. We have the man himself, the king of the Keys, the ambassador of the Florida Keys, Howard Livingston, and we're going to talk to him after this very quick break on our Meeting of the Minds special number 2 tonight on Island Time. But in our heads, it's 83 without a cloud in the sky, and we're sitting on Howard Livingston's back porch. All right, we have the man himself on the telephone tonight joining us. Howard, are you there?
Man, DK, I am here, brother. So good to hear your voice.
You too, man. Welcome back to the show. It's been a while.
It's been a while. You know, thank you so much for having me on, and thank you throughout the years. You've been such a supporter, not only me, but all the trop rock musicians. You've been incredible, and you just keep doing it over and over, and cannot thank you enough, buddy. You're a true icon.
Thank you, my friend. You are too. 20 years. We're going to be on the air 20 years in January. So
that's incredible.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Very excited about that, and unbelievable also. So it's been a while since we've chatted. What are you doing? Still just living the dream down there in the Keys? I know you remodeled your house down there, right?
Yeah, we did. We've been in typical scenario. A remodel we started wound up taking 2 years, but we love our house and we love where we are. So we decided let's make it what we want it to be, and we've been working on it, and it's done. And we're just so happy to be here. We're very blessed.
Now, I was there about 8 years ago or so. Would I just not recognize it now? Is it that much of a change, or what?
Well, for one thing, the dock you and I were standing on is gone.
Really?
From the hurricane, but
yeah, is that right?
It's gone. But we're this winter we're going to build it back up again. But fortunately, we finished the house right before the storm, so they force you, which is a good thing to have. Windows and doors and all that stuff in construction that'll withstand Cat 5 storm. So the house did fine upstairs. So everything's good. Yeah, it's a little. You still recognize it. It still looks about the same. We just put another floor up so we could see the ocean better.
There you go. Now, the storm you're referring to was probably, what, Maria? Was it a couple years ago?
No, Irma.
I'm sorry, Irma.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. A lot of people in the Keys were affected by that one. So, obviously, that's probably the only major one you've had since you've been there, though, right?
Yeah, well, we've had 3 since I've, been here. We had George, and then Wilma, and then Irma.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's just that's part of life here.
Right.
It's part of being in paradise.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you're rebuilt and things are looking good. Tell us about Meeting the Minds. Where are you playing? I know it's the Casa Marina, but is it going to be full band? And what are the times and all that?
Yeah, we're playing there. It's actually the Key West evening, they're calling it, the beach party they're calling it. It's we're playing from 8 till 9:30 Saturday night.
Okay, beautiful.
But then right before us, James Slater, incredible friend, wonderful songwriter, is playing from 7 to 8, and we're actually kind of just. Then he's going to join us with some songs. We're just going to have 2.5 hours of just nonstop music. So it's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to that.
We love
and we will. We're going to have the full band there. Yes. Okay, the other answer to your question.
We love James Slater's music as well. I'm going to have to talk to you because I've been wanting to get him on the show for years, and I can never get a hold of him. But he's got like...
Oh, yeah, that's offline. I'll give you... He'd love to be on your show. He'd love it.
He's got like the national anthem of Key West Address. I absolutely love that song.
He does.
Yeah,
he does. I love it too.
So so Saturday night, and then don't you host a thing on a morning show or something?
Yeah, every Sunday at the next day at the Smoking Tuna from 11 to 1. We call it the Morning with Howie. Myself and Rick Cleaver on bass and Chris Bouchard on guitar as well. So the three of us just do like an acoustic thing, and it's a fundraiser for care camps. Sends kids with cancer to summer camp. So it's a great time. There's a free Bloody Mary. They have some hors d'oeuvres they pass around for breakfast and stuff like that. So it's really a fun morning, and we always look forward to that.
Smoking Tuna is just an awesome place. So yeah.
Oh, I love that place. We've been doing that. I don't know. I should know this, but probably going on 10 years. Probably we've been doing that thing. We've raised just a ton of money for care camp doing it. So excited again, and if anybody's interested in tickets, you can go to our website, and that'll hook you up to where they're selling the tickets through the Smoking Tuna. But if you just go to howardlivington.com, get on there, and it'll send you to the link to get tickets. And
what's it called again? Sunday Morning with Howard or something like that?
It's called Acoustic Morning with Howie.
Acoustic Morning, okay. And is that everything, or is there any other shows during the?
Well, then the Coconut Castaways, our friend club, they always host a pit stop party at Boondocks on the way down on Monday and Tuesday. But before Meeting of the Minds, October 28th, 29th, and that's music all day long. Just about every trop rock artist you can imagine will play one of those 2 days. And if you get on our website, it'll give you a link to that. But I'm playing on Monday, October 28th, from 2 to 3. That's just me acoustically.
Okay.
And then on Tuesday, the 29th, from 7 to 8, again, acoustically. So I always look forward to that as well.
Isn't it amazing over the years? It started out, it was just like a weekend event in Key West. Then it went to Thursday. Then it went to Wednesday. Now you got like pit stop parties. And there's not just one or two of them now. There's several.
Oh no, they're all the way down the coast. Yeah, it's amazing. It's incredible.
Yes, I'm just blown away how many. And the good thing is that you get to include so many more musicians that want to be a part of it. So.
That's the wonderful thing about it, and it's just so cool to see because it's kind of old home week for myself and all the musicians as well, because a lot of these everybody's working and doing their own thing wherever they are. So this is the time for us we all get together and get to see each other and get to hear each other, and it's wonderful. I just always look forward to it to see all my friends.
And I don't get down there every time, so I'm really excited this year. We're gonna be down there, and I hope to see you play, Howard. And I got to ask this question: it's been a little while since you've had an album. Are you working on new music?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's something. As a songwriter, you're always working on it. I haven't, picked usually I got to pick a time in my head and write it down. This is the day I want to release an album. And I haven't done that yet, but I got a lot of new music. I just haven't recorded anything yet, but we're looking forward to doing that.
Well, you got quite a catalog at this point, but obviously the fans are always clamoring for more, so we'll look forward to that.
Well, and I do too. I just love I love writing, love recording, love performing, all the things. So it's still very blessed to be able to do that.
A couple of your songs, really, in my opinion, have become trop rock classics. Blame It on the Margaritas, Meet Me in the Keys, Living on Key West Time. Those are all, to me, just those really have become trop rock staples.
Well, thank you, man. That's such an honor. And I don't know if you remember, but the first time we really talked, I mean, I knew you through the radio and everything, but you named Blame It on the Margaritas as the trop rock song of the year a long time ago.
Yes. We used to do little awards.
I remember that. Yeah,
it was a song of the year.
That was huge for me. Tell me that was huge for me, and it struck off our friendship as well. So again, I just can't thank you for all the stuff you've done all through the years. You're just incredible, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate it, Howard, very much so. Is the website still milemarker24.com or?
Yep, you can go there, or you can go to howardlivingston.com, and it'll all get you to the same place.
Okay. All right, my friend. I will be down there. Halloween night is when I arrive, so I hope to see you at some point. Saturday night sounds...
No, definitely, man. Let's hook up while you're down here. I'd love to see you, and also, obviously, all of our friends that are coming down, love to see everybody. It's just, it's a home week for everybody. So
home week.
It's a very exciting time.
And I should mention this real quick, too. You do your own Trop Rock event in June, right, in Key West, right?
Yeah, we do. It's again, that's our friend club, not a fan club. It's a friend club.
Okay.
And that's put together. It's kind of usually the first weekend in June kind of time frame, and the whole thing is to raise money for care camps for kids with cancer, and it's just a fun event. Same kind of thing. It's it's about 4 or 5 days of just music and just artists, Trop Rock artists from all over the country, and it's just a great time every year, and we have a fun time, and looking forward to that again.
All right. So check that out if you're in the Keys in the summertime. Hey, Howard, thanks so much for taking a little bit of time again, and can't wait to see you down there in Key West.
Me too, DK. Look forward to hooking up with you, brother.
Hey, one more question. You still got the outboard motor, or has that been retired?
Oh, no, man. I will never retire my old Johnson.
It's still working. The old Johnson's still working.
It's going to run forever.
Awesome. Good deal. All right, we look forward to seeing that then.
Oh, you got it.
And free margaritas or something, maybe.
You got it, man. You got it. Free margaritas.
You still do that? You still do that with the motor?
We still do that, man. That old thing is still running like a top.
Awesome. All right, Howard. Thanks again, and we'll see you in Key West, man.
All right, DK. Thanks, brother. We'll see you there.
Fins up. Howard Livingston, the man himself, the ambassador of the Florida Keys, and this is a song I don't play very often. It's been a few years, I think, since we've played it. Let's do it. It's not one of the biggies. It's it's a good song, okay? Know your limitations. And I think this is very important to play this on the Meeting the Mind show because that's a lesson that we all have to take to heart when we go down there. Know your limitations. Howard Livingston at mile marker 24 on Island Time.
In that mining camp, daddy digging out the coal. Mama said that's the one place my boys just ain't gonna go. People said, Marie, there's something you need to know. Once this mountain has you, it won't ever let you go. You got to know your limitations. You got to know those things that you just can't do. You got to know your limitations. There's a great big world out there gonna get the best of you. Mama said there's no way we were going down in that hole. There's someplace else that we were bound. Said the next thing you're gonna see from us be our taillights heading out of town. You've got to know your limitations. You got to know those things that you just can't do. You've got to know your limitations. There's a great big world out there gonna get the best of you. Down on this island, look at the ocean every day. Every time something starts to get me down, think about the words my mama would say. She said, you've got no limitations. nothing you can do. She said you got no limitation. There's a great big world out there. I'm just waiting for you. I'm just waiting for you. I'm just waiting for you. Baby, tell me, it's just waiting for you. I know it's waiting for me too. It's waiting for all of us, baby. Yeah, you know it's that. It's just waiting for you.
Know your limitations, folks. Write that one down on a piece of paper before you go down to the Keys. I tell you what. That is Howard Livingston from the Blame It on the Margaritas release from a few years back, and we're going to play that classic favorite, Blame It on the Margaritas, here in just a minute. But thank you, Howard Livingston, for checking into the show. How fun was that? And a little while ago, thank you, Gene Mitchell, for checking in. They're both going to be playing at Meeting of the Minds, at the Casa Marina, and some other shows, as they mentioned, during their time in Key West. So looking forward to a big, big time here in just a couple of weeks. I wish I could say I was going down in 2 weeks, but it'll be Thursday by the time I get there. But 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have our annual check-in from Lindley, the Calypso Nuts. Boomer Blake's going to be checking in. And next week, we got Jimmy Pappas checking in. Donnie Middlebrook. Don Middlebrook will also check in next week. And it's going to be a fun couple of shows here coming up on Island Time.
Trop Rock continues here at Island Time on WBWC Berea.
She came down from the mainland looking for a quiet holiday. She'd been working way too hard. She wanted to get away. She was more the conservative type, wanted to read her books all alone. The one trip to the tiki bar, she never made it home. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean. It's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you. Her boss up north keeps calling, says you've got to get back home. She thought for a minute and then she did it, and the ocean went her bone. Now she wakes up every morning, grinning ear to ear, selling seashells on the beach is her new career. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean. It's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you. Another plane is landing, someone is getting off. Their life's about to change in a way they never thought. by the ocean and feel the gentle breeze all day. They'll look in the sky, wave at their plane going by, 'cause they're becoming another castaway. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean, it's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you. Don't blame it on you. Don't blame it on you. She's got a ballpark figure, he's got a ballpoint pen. Travel around for weeks at a time, writing down descriptions of the places they've been. She plays guitar but nothing fancy, with no intention of becoming a star. Only thing that's bothering him these days is where he's gonna find a good 10-cent cigar. Cliches, good ways to say what you mean what you say. She never did make her debut, he never made it to class. She's 86 from the chart room, he's 29 and pushing 30 real fast. They're funny when they get to rocking, going out for a night on the town, taking Polaroid pictures that are never in focus, just to look at when they finally slow down. Full moon, so soon, wishing every month of the year could be June. He's always tuned into Star Trek, she's always tuned into him, hiding his cookies when he gets the munchies, trying hard just to keep the boys slim. Tonight they're gonna go stargazing and try to figure out which one they're near. Try as they might, I don't think they'll reach the heights, you know you can't get there from here. Full moon, so soon, wishing every month of the year could be June. Cliches, good ways to say what you mean what you say, to say what you mean what you say.
With a trop rock band, you get your bare feet all covered in sand, grab your favorite somebody by the hand and do the trop rock reggae. It's a seashore party on a Saturday night. You can drink, you can dance, do whatever you like. Yeah, you spin her to the left, slide her to the right, do the trop rock reggae. Say hey oh, get on the floor and stay, oh, dance your worries away, oh, to the trop rock reggae. Shipwrecked beach bums around the bar, dropping their money in the coconut jar. Pour the dreadlock brother with the red guitar and do the trop rock reggae. Yeah, we're digging that girl in the flowered skirt, bikini top, man, she loves to flirt, and she's working that groove for all it's worth to the trop rock reggae. Say hey soaking up the sun all day. Oh, everybody getting their sway. Oh, to the trop rock reggae.
South around A1A, there's a little tourist town. They throw a party every night just to watch the sun go down. And when the big old ball of fire, it disappears into the sea. Cheers go up and drinks go down, just like a Times Square New Year's Eve. I first flew out my flip-flop on the ball and stubbed my toe. When I tried to find a Band-Aid, I found a stool at Sloppy Joe's. The house band started rocking, the joint filled up real fast. I'm sure glad my hotel's near, cause tonight I might get trapped. So won't you help me find my hotel room? I swear it was right here when I checked in this afternoon before I started drinking beer. But I stopped in every honky-tonk and I bought too many rounds. Now I'm almost out of money and the ATMs are down. I'm tired and my feet hurt, but it's time I must confess, I'm just another first night drunken mess. Just another drunken tourist in Key West. Give me a bit of that sweet piano. Irish Kevin, he was singing dirty songs. Everybody's getting hammered, so I just drank along. Raised a few more pints, headed back out to the street. Stumbled into Captain Tony's where a voice called, "Have a seat." The old man downed his whiskey, and then he started telling me a bunch of crazy stories, one about a mango in Paris. Then I was off to see the hog. It was the next stop on my crawl. I learned it's better to have hot breath than to have no breath at all. So won't you help me find a hotel room? I swear it was right here when I checked in this afternoon before I started drinking beer. But I stopped in every honky-tonk and I bought too many rounds. Now I'm almost out of money and the ATMs are down. I'm tired and my feet hurt, but it's time I must confess, I'm just another first night drunken mess. Just another drunken tourist in Key West. Done searching for my lost hotel, cause I'm just way too pie-faced. I can't walk, I can barely talk, guess I had a little too much fun. I think it all began with that huge red sinking sun. Won't you help me find my hotel room? I can't get there on my own. I would have called a taxi, but I lost my new iPhone. And I think I left an open tab way back at Sloppy Joe's. Now I'm probably buying funky mess. Just another drunken tourist in Key West. Just another drunken tourist in Key West. Yeah!
I absolutely love this song. I tell you what, I always dig this out for the Key West shows. The Mango Men, from a CD a few years ago called Every Day is a Saturday. Does that not describe your first night in Key West? Every time when you first arrive, it's always such a big day and big night. Just another drunken tourist in Key West, the Mango Men. Before that, we had Jeff Dayton with Trop Rock Reggae, and Jeff sent me a couple of his CDs, and that is from a CD called Live My Truth. Very cool stuff. And he's got a brand new one as well. And we're going to have to get him on the show. Very, very good stuff from Jeff. And let's see, Blame It on the Margaritas, of course, from the man himself, Howard Livingston. Thank you, Howard, for checking in tonight. How fun is that? All right, we're going to take a very quick break. Our good friend Millie Marie Taylor is on standby. I stand corrected. She is in FLA. Not Texas. She's from Texas, but she's in FLA. And we're going to find out, we're going to have a special Meeting of the Minds edition of Trop Rock Travel Tips.
Should I pack for sun? Should I pack for rain? Do I need my passport? Which way does water go down the drain? Trop Rock Travel Tips are here to help you breathe. Trop Rock Travel Tips. Listen before you leave. Trop Rock Travel Tips.
I love it. Millie Marie, welcome.
I love that.
Welcome to the show.
Trop Rock Travel.
Thank you, Bob Carwin.
Bob Carwin did a great job on that. Okay, you ready to run down and make sure you pack your sunscreen?
And by the way, why is Bob Carwin coming to Meeting the Minds? What's going on there, Bob? Anyway.
I know. I have no clue.
Anyway.
He used to come to all these all the time.
Yeah, I think he's
But yeah, as long
busy.
as you pack sunscreen, your batteries, plenty of your SD cards for your cameras, and if you need an extra one for your phone, because all that stuff is tripled on the island.
Yeah,
Parking is tripled, so I recommend that you park at the parking garage and pay for the month. The month is $200, and you get a pass to ride the bus free, and you don't have to pay the $245 for a week.
Wow, okay.
Good tip, huh? I know. Parking. Key West is trying to go car free.
Oh, are they really?
I don't know why. They really are. So parking is, I know behind two friends, last year he said that might be his last year, and he goes, because he doesn't think he's keeping up with everybody, he was only still charging $10 to park, but you could only park there until midnight. Everybody now is midnight. Everybody is midnight. No matter if you pay that $36 for the day parking, you have to leave your car. You've got to move it at midnight. And the parking garage is 24/7.
I think most of us, if we're smart, we're not going to even have to think about a car while we're there.
I know, but see, I drive down because I'm only 70 miles.
Oh, okay.
It's 4 hours. Yeah. I got to go south and then west. Isn't that funny?
I remember every time I took a rental car down there, though, it was always like, oh, my God, am I going to be able to get a spot? It's always a challenge, yeah.
Right, and now it's worse, yeah. So that's something people need to consider when they're even doing a rental car. I know some people are renting a car, and they're turning it in while they're down there in Key West and then renting to go back.
Okay.
I don't know if they're, having to still pay for it or week rental or whatever, but some of the hotels are now charging up to $40 for parking. It's
really?
Part of the resort fee. Yeah. Everybody's doing that. That Florida travel tax, man, it took place, 3 months ago? So, yeah. Just to have lunch in Margaritaville, Fort Lauderdale, it's $35 a park.
Wow.
That's a 2-hour parking, right?
So
let's get on with this.
Yeah.
What?
I have been running it when just not even Key West, but if you go to a regular hotel in a city nowadays, to park your car for several days, it turns into a monstrous amount of money.
Yeah, and they call it part of the resort fee. What is my car doing? Is it getting massages? I don't know.
Exactly.
Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, if you're heading down 95, which is east coast of Florida, or on the Turnpike, there's a wonderful venue here called Summer Crush Winery. And Coley McCabe and Tom Shepard will be there on the 27th. This will be a free day and free music at the winery. Opening for them, Chris Bellamy.
Oh.
So this is like a day not to miss. So what I did was I jotted down really quick, just so people know how cheap this is. When you're driving down on the East Coast, if you're coming from the West Coast and you're taking the turnpike over, they kind of intercept right there, and they run close together right in my area. As you know, there was no 95 all the way through, back, early, not even
right.
the 90s.
Yeah.
So the Turnpike and 95 come together there. There are some great hotels. This event is free. It's from 12:30 to 5 that day. Great time to take a little break because you're only about 4.5 to 5 hours to Key West. So you have time to get up in the morning and stop at the pit stops and all of that. But the inns run anywhere from Quality Inn, Comfort Inn, lots of restaurants around there, $67 up to $83 a night.
Wow.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
A free concert with Tom and Coley and Chris Bellamy. Then you're heading down the next day after you've had a free breakfast. All of them offer free breakfast. That's Fairfield, Holiday Inn, Comfort Inn Suites, Quality Inn, really nice places. And they're also fairly new because they call that Fort Pierce West now. We're really getting big here. We're going big time. And so it's a great time to get up in the morning, eat your free breakfast, and head down to the original. This is their 13th year. This is POW, Pirates on the Water. Some of you like to get their koozies. This is the one place you can get those koozies. We get down there to Key West, and everybody goes, where'd you get that koozie? Well, they are parrot heads of the Upper Keys, PHUK. Puck, right?
Beautiful.
So a lot of people like to get that. They like to get all that paraphernalia right there, and this is the place to do it. It's held right there at the Caribbean Club. And this is like the first mile marker stop is 104 in Key Largo, and it's on the Gulf side. When I say the Gulf side, most people say the Bay side. That's the Gulf of Mexico side to me. And as you're going down, it's nice, easy. Turn in, take a little break, buy a hamburger. Everything they're doing and they've been doing, they always do it for a charity. This year is Marvelous Pet Rescue. So that's, as you know from Bahamas, a lot of us have gotten all the animals and everything over here. We've got an overflow. So the whole coast, like we were just mentioning on your page, George Norwick, Barefoot Man, is coming right here, exactly 4 miles from my house. And they're going to be doing a hurricane relief party in December. But on the 6th annual Pit Stop Party is a 2-day thing. It will be on the 28th and the 29th, as you just heard Howard Livingston say. He will be playing at Boondocks on the early day, on the first day, and then late at night. And I am going to post the schedules up on your page. Is that all right, DK?
Oh, absolutely. Caribbean Club is one of my absolutely favorite bars. I absolutely love that place.
Oh, my gosh. It is amazing, though. If you can stay the night in Key Largo, do it. There's plenty of hotels there and everything.
Yeah.
Tons of Marriott's. It's Key Largo. It's like a bigger, I think it's almost bigger than Key West sometimes. It just has so much right there that you can get really good deals. But the sunsets right there at the Caribbean Club are amazing.
Yes,
I think they're like the prettiest sunsets ever, They're just absolutely, and they do such a great job. They're still going to do, now the Pirates on the Water are still going to do their raffles, 50-50. They'll still be doing hamburgers, hot dogs. And she did mention something else, but I didn't quite catch what Barbara was saying. There'll be plenty of folks there, but the killer sunsets and the music, And like I said, it's a great stop to stretch your legs, and enjoy a little bit of walking time right there on their decks. Their decks are right there on the water with picnic tables. They also put up easy ups and chairs, so you don't have to worry about chairs and everything. You're in the shade watching. So they take care of you. They really do. They make it worth your stop. It's like, wow, you get treated really nice.
Beautiful.
And then at the sixth annual, that's Boondocks. That's like a huge tiki bar with different levels.
Yes.
Most people set out their booths in the little, what I call courtyard patio area, right when you're coming in from the parking. So you can do some pre-modem shopping there, so you can leave all the stuff in your room. And you don't have to carry it around. There's lots of artists, like I said, I just got your permission to put that schedule on there, and they will have their merchandise there. Normally, Peach and Dale are there helping sell a lot of the merch. Trop Junkies have several tables up. Howard Livingston stuff is up. So that might be a time for you to pre-buy it before you get there, and then have to run around and buy everybody's CDs, and then you're carrying them, you know?
Right.
So I always say these pit stops are always a good time to like pre-stock up, especially if you know that somebody has that new CD out. Now, they will be doing their pit stops for the 2 days, the 28th and 29th, from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, the San Carlos Institute, which is also referred to as San Carlos Theater on Duval, through Catamaran Concerts, Terry rents the theater and puts on these Trop Rock shows for us for the whole Parrot Head week right there on Duval Street.
Right.
And it's amazing what he's got going on. I'm excited because I'm going to be attending a lot of these. I'm headed definitely on October 30th to Girls Just Want to Have Rum. Permission again, I'm just going to put these on your page so that people can see. It would be faster and easier for me to tell you which women are not performing.
Right.
This is going to be a full-blown out, not just the girls' rule. People are getting confused about that. Girls Just Want to Have Rum is a lot of them. And I think we're going to have special guests, Shakira Nador. I'm not for sure. That was still one of those tossed up in the air, but it is pretty much all the women in Trop Rock going to be there. There's going to be a few that are not. And then on the 31st, this is an annual thing, but it's going to be done really different this year. It's Fools on Stools, Eric Erdman, Donnie Brewer, and Paul Overstreet, with tons of special guests. I mean, the special guests, I think, is almost to 20. It's going to be called Parade of Clowns. They're also going to be doing a Halloween costume during this and everything. These are all ticketed events. This one right here is almost full because these are Fools on Stools is a very popular known, but this year it's going to have a big twist. So this Parade of Clowns and multiple guests going on, a costume contest, and just having Eric Erdman, Donnie Brewer, and Paul Overstreet. Actually, I was in Paul Overstreet in conversation with him when Mike Nash saw their play. These are amazing, funny guys that just have so much talent. When they finally cut loose on stage, you really want to be there for it. It's just as amazing. And then Jack Mosley and his full band are getting together on November 1st there at the theater, which is a thing. I will definitely be there because I am a huge Jack Mosley fan. He is just, to me, one of the tops of the songwriters in this genre. He has also such a vast variety. He also has a spiritual CD, which some people are into that, some people aren't. I am. He has a spiritual CD I really love. He can actually write anything.
I'll have to talk to him about that because I haven't heard that.
You haven't?
No, I'll have to hear that.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's not something I guess he advertises, but it really is. It's a spirit. He doesn't really call it like a Christian thing, or he calls it a spiritual movement, and he does really good job. He does fantastic. He can write rock and roll too. I mean, better than Billy Joel or any of them, you know. And speaking of tribute shows, on Friday night, I know there's a lot going on Friday night. If you want to take that break, Jim Croce tribute show with John Reno. Most of us know John Reno is just a fabulous artist anyway, and he has been doing this tribute show. So I'm going to give you a little tidbit. He actually got called out to California by the Croce family to play at a huge anniversary celebration of life thing for Jim Croce, and he was the one doing the Jim Croce thing. So he is honored. These shows that Terry brings in these tribute shows are famous all over, and they're bringing their real theatrical, to the theater. So these are not like just regular shows. These are something you'll see in all the other bigger towns, and it's really great that John got invited by the Croce family to do that. That's fabulous. So to be honored like that. Now, November 2nd, starting out in the afternoon, Legends of Trop Rock. Okay, this one is a do not miss. Kelly McGuire, Jerry Diaz, Brent Burns, and Sonny Jim White. It is hosted by Donnie Brewer, but these guys will be on the stage, which you hardly ever get to see all of them on stage at one time.
Yeah.
They might even be at the same event, but it doesn't mean they all get on the stage at the same time. So if you're a true Trop Rock Parrot Head fan, this is something you want to see. And they are doing it early enough in the day, so it will not run your afternoon of fun. They'll be starting it from noon to 3, and it's a fantastic time to hit the Bloody Mary party and then head on over, because Boca Chica has Bloody Mary party every morning. It's some Parrot Head, and then on Sunday is Howard Livingston's closed ticketed. So that's always something. Remember, you can always stumble over there, somebody's always playing. Then on that evening is the Back Home Again, a tribute to John Denver. And this is Tom Becker of Latitude that puts this on, and he'll have other people standing up with him. And the chorus, he is actually bringing, they do this is his annual touring performance show that they do in theaters.
Right.
And he is going to bring the theatrical version. There's supposed to be a choir. I'm not going to give everything away.
Yeah.
I was really thought of like, really? Oh, my gosh. Because I've never actually got to see the John Denver tribute show. It's mostly on the west side of Florida, which I call the West Coast. It's meaning the west coast of Florida.
Yeah.
So I have yet to have caught this show. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I want to see what this choir does. So I'm giving you a little inside secret. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, so just say I didn't say it.
Okay.
Your show's repeated like everywhere.
Okay.
So, and then there's going to be this really, really neat thing, talking with Mike Nash. He has decided to do at the Key West Theater on Sunday. Now, the Key West Theater, total different location than the San Carlos Institute. So at the Key West Theater, he is going to do a thing called Hotel Cayoeso. This is going to be a trop rock tribute to the Eagles. The guest lineup is huge. So I'm going to post all of this with the names and everything on there.
Okay.
And he's also going to have some surprise guests. It's going to be like the end of kickoff of MOTM like it's never been done before.
Well,
so I've got excited.
That's Sunday night, right? Sunday night, yeah.
Yeah, that's Sunday night. This is usually like, do you remember the Morris used to be the No Planes on Sunday party?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess everybody's been trying to fill that. You know, how do we replace that? And I think Nash has got a really good idea here. You know, let's just have everybody come and have a good time. And I love the idea about AC, you know, because really think about it, I'm going to be there all week, Monday through Monday. So Sunday night sounds kind of cool to me in the AC and listening to some trop rock tribute style Eagles.
Excellent.
I think that's fabulous.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
yeah.
I was just going to ask you, are you doing some pit stops on the way before you get there, or are you straight to Key West?
I am doing pits. I always support the original pit stop. I heard that Howard telling you that they're all up and down the West Coast, which I think is great. But over the past several years, we've had a downside of people. Like I know a lot of people I used to hang out with. We call this little rum tour thing that we do. They're not even coming. They haven't even come the past couple of years because all those pit stops are within an hour or so drive. So they just pay for the cheaper hotels there, follow those 3 pit stops, and don't even come down to Key Largo. You know, Key Largo started it.
Yeah.
The PAL, the Pirates on the Water, Parrot Heads of Upper Keys. So they started it, and there used to be a 2-day event. Now they're down to a 1-day event. I was there last year. There were some dead spots, and then there were some full spots. You know, it's just really sad to see something that somebody originally started falling apart. So I promised them I would always stop in.
Okay.
I just believe in that. You know what I mean? You start it, I want to support you. I think it's a great idea. And then if I've got time before I get to my room, because I will be getting on the island on Monday, so I'd like to go catch a little bit of the happy hour, you know, a little bit of everything going on and see Tropical Soul. Got to do a little Hog's Breath.
Yeah.
So if I can, I'll stop in to Boondocks. You know, they do get very busy there. They really do. It is a great stop. It is a great stop. But like I said, I'll be supporting down there. And, man, when I get 20-something miles, because you got to remember Boondocks is, 27.5 miles to Key West?
I've been there.
So you're getting that close, and it's like, oh, do I want to stop or do I want to get to my hotel? You know?
Right.
And we rented a big house this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. You know, I want to get there.
I saw the pictures, Millie. I tell you what, there's a couple of things. I've been to Key West several times, Millie, but I've never seen, believe it or not, Blue Heaven, Louis' Backyard.
Oh.
Louis' Backyard, never been there. And the mile marker sign, the 0, I've never had a picture in front of that. And I've never been in either one of those theaters, the Key West or the San Carl. I've never been to any of that. So that'll be all new ground. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, my God, you got to make a bucket list so we can, check it off.
I tell you what.
Those are always fun. We'll just do our rum tour. We'll have a whole bunch of people with us. And that way everybody can take turns taking their pictures in front of all this stuff.
There we go. All right. Well, can't wait. It's only for you, it's only 2 weeks away.
I know. Yeah, it does me. I'm packing like mad, and I still unpack, and then I repack. I'll eventually get packed.
I got to get started. All
yes,
right.
You'll be behind the loop.
Absolutely. Well, Millie Marie Taylor from FLA, not Texas. Thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me on.
And
I will put this on right now so that everybody will know it's right there. Because it's too hard to remember everything all at once.
Sounds good. Our call-in segment the Monday before everything gets rolling, I want to get either you or Tammy on because I want it to be a meeting of the minds kind of thing. So, all right, Millie Marie, thank you so much.
All right.
We'll talk soon.
Have a good one.
Fins up, safe travels. Safe travels.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for turning DK the DJ on right here.
Thank you, Millie. All right, it is Island Time on the Sting, and we've got a song. In fact, she hung up. We wanted to send this out to Millie. She requested this one tonight. The song Millie Marie wanted to hear is On Board, so let's do that one for her tonight. This is Mark Morales, brand new music to the show on our Meeting of the Minds special number 2 tonight.
I love the sun, I love the waves, and I love that salty ocean air as it blows across my face. I could sail 1,000 miles and keep following my course. While I'm alive, I feel alive when I'm on board. By the stars, I'll navigate the ocean's blue horizon, searching for my fate. But until that day has come, I'll just keep following my course. While I'm alive, I feel alive when I'm on board. Every day's an opportunity to leave behind what worries me. I'll catch a gentle breeze and sail out on the sea. By the stars, I'll navigate the ocean's blue horizons, searching for my fate. But until that day has come, I'll just keep following my course. While I'm alive, while I'm alive, while I'm alive, I feel alive when I'm on board. While I'm on board.
He wakes up every morning to the sound of the waves. crashing on the hull of his boat, puts a smile on his face. He drinks his morning coffee on the deck as the sun comes up, and through the wake on the water he watches the dolphins jump. 'Cause he lives on a boat, sailing on the sea. The ocean, it is his highway. He's living life wild and free. He'll set sail in the morning, he's ready to cross the stream, searching for clear water in the warm Caribbean. He'll anchor in a harbor, spend his day on the beach, and the only shoes he'll wear are the flip-flops on his feet. 'Cause he lives on a boat, sailing on the sea. The ocean, it is his highway. He's living life wild and free. He left 9 to 5 to go and ride away. He'll tell you right now he's never going back again. You can find him in the island, watching a red sunset, drink in his hand. He has no regrets. He'll pull anchor in the morning, a new paradise to see. Out there on the banks, trying to catch a breeze. 'Cause he lives on a boat, sailing on the sea. The ocean, it is his highway. He's living life wild and free. The ocean, it is his highway. He's living life wild and free.
Forget about it. But I'll tell you one thing, if you would leave it be a crying shame. In every breath and every word I hear your name calling me out.
forget about it.
Classic song from the 1990s, Santana with Rob Thomas and Henry Capono on his Dukes on Sunday out there in Hawaii way. They broadcast on Facebook for about an hour or so every week, and that's one of his, always in his playlists. Great tune. Before Santana, we had Percy Abel, brand new song called Wild and Free, and Mark Morales was in there with On Board, a brand new tune for him. Thank you to Millie Marie Taylor checking in with the Trop Rock Travel Update. Meeting of the Minds style, getting into the nitty-gritty, everything to expect at the big event. And next, I've asked a few of the Trop Rockers out there to send us, an MP3 of, where they're going to be playing and so forth. And Latitude sent me one, so we're going to be airing that here in just a couple of minutes. And you'll get a little taste of Tom Becker's John Denver tribute show, which is really cool. I've never seen it. I've got a video of it, but I've never actually seen it in person. So I'm looking forward to that down there in the Keys. But we're going to be airing that here in just a second.
A little steel drum, a lot of coconut rum. It's a flip-flop, pop-a-top, land shark celebration. It's a party with a purpose, kind of congregation. We come here once a year and leave the world behind. We're just birds of a feather flocking together at the meeting of the minds. Ain't just the vacation we need. It's the coastal camaraderie. We write and sing our songs about the salty seas, 'cause we're all pirates and mermaids in our dreams. We come here once a year and leave the world behind. to the other side. We feel your spirit, you're right here with us. Wherever you are tonight, we come here once a year and leave the world behind. We're just birds of a feather flocking together at the meeting of the minds. We're all birds of a feather flocking together at the meeting of the minds.
Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm Michelle. We are Latitude. And it's the good life because we're listening to Island Time with
DK the DJ on the WBWC.
Hey there, this is Tom Becker, one half of Latitude, here to tell you where we'll be performing during Meeting of the Minds. Wednesday is our Wacky Parrot Sunset Cruise, but that cruise is sold out. On Thursday and Friday, we'll be at the Rooftop Cafe on Front Street. Thursday, we'll be there from 3 to 6 p.m. Friday, we'll be there from 1 to 4 p.m. And you can get information on our website, as always, at latitudemusic.net. Now, the big show we're really excited about is on Saturday night. We'll be performing our John Denver tribute show at the San Carlos Theater in Key West on Duval Street, 8 p.m. For tickets, go to catamaranconcerts.com, or you can find them on Facebook, Catamaran Concerts, and you can get tickets through them. And we hope to see you there. And also the show we're performing, the John Denver tribute, is going to have an all-star band. We're going to have Kelly McGuire, Sonny Jim, Jimmy Pappas, and of course Michelle and I. We can't wait to see you guys. Be safe on your way to Key West, and we'll see you at the end of the road. Bye-bye.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away on the road, strings already broken, and he doesn't really care. He keeps changing fast, but it don't last for long. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. Shadow from the starlight, softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. He climbed cathedral mountains, saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend, kept the memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the stream, seeking grace in every step he takes. His sight has turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain
try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain fire in the sky. Though he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain
Barehead girl likes to cruise with a rag top down. And a barehead girl plays her heart when she's out on the town. Living for Friday afternoon. She gonna show one old boy that tropical moon. And I pray that someday I will find me a barehead girl. Give me a barehead girl. Barehead girl likes to stay out all night long. She makes sweet rock and roll while she listens to a Buffett song. She's waiting for margaritas from the blender. Her hands are salty, but her heart is tender. And I pray that someday I will find me a barehead girl. Oh, give me a barehead girl. Give me a barehead girl. Oh, give me a barehead girl. Give me a barehead girl. Barehead girl got a fin on the top of her hat. She got a kiss and a hug for all them friends that she's just met. Sailboat cruising out on the ocean always gets her heart in motion. And I pray that someday I will find me a barehead girl. Yeah, give me a barehead girl. You got to give me a barehead girl. Yeah, give me a
That is longtime Meeting of the Minds performer John Friday right there from a CD he had just a couple years ago called Still in Mexico, Parrot Head Girl. I know he's playing at least a pit stop, and I'm sure he's got to be playing Key West. I haven't examined the entire schedule yet, but the exhaustive schedule of Meeting of the Minds has been posted. It is on troprockin.com. Tammy Camp has just released that. And she said it's a rough draft. There's still some additions to be made on that thing, but if you want to start making your plans early, check it out at troprockin.com. Before John Friday, we had in there Latitude, Tom Becker telling us where they're going to be playing during Music Meeting of the Minds, and the Big John Denver tribute, of course. We heard a cut from that show, Tom's take on Rocky Mountain High. How fun was that? And also, did we have in there? We had the Coley McCabe with the Meeting of the Minds song. And we got a couple more of those to play here in the next couple of weeks, so stick around.
You're Trop Rockin' on Island Time, right here on WBWC The Sting.
Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I have no kicks against modern jazz, unless they try to play it too darn fast and change the beauty of the melody until it sounds just like a symphony. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old brand you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I took my loved one over across the tracks so she could hear my man a wailing sax. I must admit they have a rockin' band. Man, they was blowing like a hurricane. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Way down south they gave a jubilee. I tell you folks they had a jamboree and drinking beer from a wood club. The folks that dancing got shook up. They started playing that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Don't care to hear 'em play a tango. Not in the mood to hear a mambo. It's way too early for the Congo. So keep a rockin' the piano so I can hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old way you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Say if you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. It's got to be something if you wanna dance with me.
This is the Reverend Gueco W. Flocker, or as they like to call me down here in the capital of Margaritaville, Key West, the sound man from hell. When I want to get my trop rock on, I always listen to Island Time Radio with DK the DJ on WBWC, The Sting.
'Cause I'm a born island man, heaven help me for the way I am.
There was a 3-hour tour to this island offshore, so I decided to go for a ride. Delightful booze cruise, oh yeah, how could I lose at a secluded beach for the day? Oh, I want nothing more than to sit by the shore with the sun warm in my face. But too many cocktails let me off of the trail, and somehow I went astray. You left me all alone, stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. No service on my phone, I'm stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. What else could I do but carry on through and embrace my new home in the sand? Now first things first, oh I must quench my thirst, so I decided to see what I could find. Oh what a surprise, no I can't believe my eyes, there was a secret resort that appeared. For the rest of the day I stayed and partayed, so happy to be out of reach. I'm glad to be alone, stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. Time to have some fun, stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. Having so much fun with this party of one, and that's the way it should be. Sometimes all you need is to find yourself at your inner Bahama Mama Beach. No service on my phone, stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. I'm glad to be alone, stranded at Bahama Mama Beach. Time to have some fun, I'm loving this Bahama Mama Beach. There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees, down the 7 bridges road. Now I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child, and I have loved you in the same way, and I have loved you wild. Sometimes there's a part of me wants to turn from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars, down the 7 bridges road. There
the southern sky. And if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time's sweet honey down the seven bridges road.
A bad boy, not that coy, caught with his hands in the cookie jar. If he keeps screwing up, God knows what he might one day own a bar. A flea in New Jersey in a hurry, the Indians hot on his trail. Honey, drive the sucker to the end of the road. If that's not far enough, let's see if this car can sail. And he needed something to believe in, something he could hold, and he prayed it was somewhere at the end of the road. Tennessee Williams and Hemingway, fishing, smuggling, Cuban getaways. It was the wild, wild west, and they called it Key West. And the baddest cowboy of the South never took the last flight out. He found something to believe in, something he could hold, and he knew it was so special, he called it his home, and gave us something to believe in, something we could hold under his watchful eye. Key West came alive at the end of the road. At the end of the road, Buffett gave him a song, maybe the other way around. I'm sorry I got that wrong, Captain Tony, 'cause the captain was a song long before Jimmy came along. There's still so much to be done. He sailed away. We were all on the island, shocked and dismayed. What would happen to the Wild West without Captain Tony? He gave us something to believe in, something we could hold. Others called it Key West, we called it our home. He gave us something to believe in, something we could hold. God for Captain Tony in that island town at the end of the road. At the end of the road. A bad boy, not that coy, caught with his hands in the cookie jar. If he keeps screwing up, God knows what he might one day own a bar.
Hey, Don, fingers. I'll take it from here.
That is so awesome. That is one of the coolest things I think Don Middlebrook's ever done, a tribute to Captain Tony a few years ago. Obviously, came out just after Tony had passed. Tony Terracino, the longtime owner and once of Captain Tony's Bar, of course, and one-time mayor of Key West for a little while. And that is Goodbye to Captain Tony, Don Middlebrook and Living Soul, featuring Greg Fingers Taylor on the harmonica, how to make it really authentic. And let's see, before Don, we had Seven Bridges Road from Girls Rule. Girls Rule will be playing Meeting of the Minds again at the Casa Marina. And if you're not familiar with their music, they have one CD out, and it is Lindley from the Calypso Nuts, is what I'm trying to say. Heather Vidal and Tall Paul's better half, Christy Bobel, the three of them. And they are Girls Rule on the Eagles Classic. Even though the Eagles made it famous, it was originally done by a guy named Stephen Young, I believe, many years ago, but it's become a great harmony classic tune to do, Seven Bridges Road. We also had the Beach Boys in there with their take on Chuck Berry's rock and roll music, kind of an alternate take that you don't normally hear, and that's from their box set a while ago. And it's all tonight. Oh, Bahama Mama Beach. How could we forget Bahama Mama and the Painkillers? Brand new music to Island Time. We are getting into homestretch time of the show. It is the Meeting of the Minds preview show, number 2 tonight. Next week will be number 3, of course. And listen to this lineup of interviews. We're going to have Donnie Brewer checking in, Jimmy Pappas, and Don Middlebrook. A triple play of interviews checking in live to the show on next week's Island Time. So number 3 next week. Should be a lot of fun. All right, the guys from High South. Now, if you're not familiar with them, they have just started to play trap rock events. They're a young, I'm not sure how old these guys are, but they're a younger band, and they sound like they could have came out in 1975. They've got that classic rock thing going on for sure, and they got a great EP out. It's called Change in the Wind. We're going to hear the title track here in a second, but they are doing a show during Meeting of the Minds at Casa Marina, and they sent me a little special message, so check it out. This is High South on Island Time tonight.
Hey, we're High South, and we'll see you in Key West at Meeting of the Minds.
And you're listening to
Island Time Radio.
Peace, love, and harmony.
is a burden of the young. It's simple evolution, and again the time has come. Well, they're fighting to unite us, and they're fighting on all sides. Yeah, they're fighting what divides us, while they're fighting for their lives. There's a change in the wind. There's a change in the wind, and the younger generation is rising up again. There's a change, there's a change, there's a change. There's a change.
If I know South Florida like I know South Florida, I know that this party is not going to stop after the music stops. What an incredible crowd. Y'all have been beautiful tonight. Thank you so much. But tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I hope that every soul out here on the beach tonight and out there anchored down in the water, I hope that every soul out here can wake up in the morning and relate to every word and syllable of this song, all right?
We went out last night like we swore we would do. We drank too much beer last night.
I see those cops too.
We wanted to. There were girls from Argentina and Arkansas, Maine, Alabama, and Panama, all mixed together and having a ball. Here we go now. Yeah, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. And last night, hitting on everybody and their mother. There were two karaoke girls drunk on a dance, singing I Got You, babe, by Sonny and Cher. Life was good everywhere. We went out last night. Oh yeah. Well, you know I'm a music man, and I grew up in East Tennessee, and last night was everything. When I got a few drinks in me, I was a doctor, lawyer, senator's son, Brad Pitt's brother, and I've been on the run. Anything I thought might get the job done. What do you say? Yeah, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. Out last night, hitting on everybody and the mother. There were people doing body shots up on the bar. Jimmy and the kids right out by the club. Everybody was some kind of star when we went out last night. Well, the fact that I'm still breathing means that I must have survived, and that I live to go out with my friends again tonight. No, no, no. Oh, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. They're already out tonight, aren't they? Everybody started loving on each other. They were dancing on the tables and howling at the moon, pairing off together, and pretty soon there was not a soul inside when we went out last night. Here's to every single soul out there tonight in Fort Lauderdale.
All right, Kenny Chesney live, song called Out Last Night. And let's see, before that we had High South with Change in the Wind, title track to their brand new EP CD. They're going to be playing Meeting the Minds, like we said. And Goodbye Captain Tony a little while ago from Don Middlebrook. It is getting to be late night. It's almost the end of the show tonight.
Social!
Yeah,
ziggy zagga, hoy, 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 ziggy zagga,
Oi, oi, oi!
Ein, zwei, drei, super!
Mike Mad Dog Adams with the Social as we wrap things up tonight. And let's check the schedule. Mad Dog has one last Puddin' Bay show this year, and then it's off to the mainland for the off-season. The last show will be October 26th, which is coming up soon. I don't think that's this weekend, but the weekend after. On Saturday, it'll start up about 2:30, the grand finale of the 40th anniversary year of Mad Dog at Puddin' Bay. So get out there if you can. Puddin' Bay still happens right through Halloween weekend, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. We got time for a couple of more. These are two lovely ladies that are going to be at Meeting of the Minds. Drop Dead Dangerous. This is from their latest CD called Roadside Attraction. A Shot or a Shotgun on Island Time.
I'm not sure what I should do to finally get over you. 'Cause I know me and I refuse to sit around and sing the blues. Yeah, you know I got the proof. And after all you put me through, liquor's what I normally shoot. But tonight I thought off will do. It's single barrel whiskey or a double barrel trigger. I'm not sure if I'm mad or sad, baby, but thoughts of you still linger. So I pick between the two ways to get the job done. What's it gonna be tonight? A shot or a shotgun? I put up with enough after falling so hard in love. So you should pray to God above that my push don't come to shove. Yeah, it's single barrel whiskey or a double barrel trigger. I'm not sure if I'm mad or sad, baby, but thoughts of you still linger. So I pick between the two ways to get the job done. What's it gonna be tonight? A shot or a shotgun? Either way, it'll be fast. Either way, I'll have a blast. A night of drinking away my past, or putting a bullet in your sorry ass. Oh, it's single barrel whiskey or a double barrel trigger. I'm not sure if I'm mad or sad, baby, but thoughts of you still linger. So I pick between the two ways to get the job done. What's it gonna be tonight? A shot or a shotgun? Oh, a shot or a shotgun?
I'm going down this smuggler's cove. Going down, I'm going down this smuggler's cove. I might walk, I might fly, but I got me a heavy load. Yeah, I moved down to the county. I got a temporary pole. Well, it ain't that I like digging, but I sure hate to sell my soul. Yeah. Jailhouse, slam that jailhouse door. You know that threw me in the jailhouse, slam the jailhouse door. Now, honey, I can't smuggle no more. Drag me back down to the Gulf Stream. I wanna hear that Gulf breeze blow. I wanna go back to the Gulf Stream. I wanna hear that Gulf breeze blow. It's the sweetest song, the sweetest song I know. Oh yeah, here we go.
I'm thinking about rum drinks and sandy beaches, somewhere hot where no one can reach us. Baby, you can leave that old cell phone home. It's been too long since we got away, just you and me on a holiday. And I don't care if we ever get back home. Well, baby, wipe those tears away. I can see that you need a holiday. Well, lately I've been thinking that way too. Here's the thing, well, I made some plans, so pack your things and take my hand. We're headed out for a lover's rendezvous. 'Cause I'm thinking about rum drinks and sandy beaches, somewhere hot where no one can reach us. No Facebook, no email, no cell phone. 'Cause it's been too long since we got away, just you and me on a holiday. And I don't care if we ever get back home. Just south of here, where the sand is white and the water's clear, the sun is sparkling like a disco ball. We'll get a room with an ocean view, but all I want to see is you, with a come here grin and nothing on at all. 'Cause I'm thinking about rum drinks and sandy beaches, somewhere hot where no one can reach us. Baby, can't leave that old cell phone. It's been too long since we got away, just you and me on a holiday. And I don't care if we ever get back home. I don't care if we ever get back home.
love it. That is our good friend, the lovely Lisa Michaels, power pop rocker out of Los Angeles, California. And that's a cut from her latest project, which is a band called The 7 and 6. See You Again. Love that thing. And before that, we're rocking out to wrap things up tonight. Before that, we had Jerry Diaz and Hannah's Reef with the title track to Jerry's latest CD, Rum Drinks and Sandy Beaches. And a little while ago, we had Drop Dead Dangerous, A Shot or a Shotgun. Sauce Boss was live, recorded. Song was recorded at the Green Parrot at Meeting of the Minds a few years ago. Song called Smuggler's Cove. Green Parrot. We got to check out Green Parrot when we're at Meeting of the Minds. I know they have a big event on Thursday. Tall Paul is the host, and they have all kinds of trop rockers stopping in there on Thursday night. That'll be Halloween night this year. Halloween night at the Green Parrot. Oh, my God. It's going to be crazy. All right. What a show. We had a lot of fun tonight. We got 2 more of these to do. Like I mentioned, Donnie Brewer and Jimmy Pappas and Don Middlebrook will all be checking in on next week's show.